Do you use plastic on a daily basis? Do you throw that plastic away knowing that it will either end up in our oceans or in landfills for hundreds of years, possibly killing many animals along the way? Do you care about the future of the next generations along with many different species of animals? Well, we have a solution that can change our future for the better. Introducing bioplastics. Bioplastics are similar to plastics, but they are made from renewable biomass resources. This includes algae. According to Sinar et al. 2020, the algae species Chlorella and Spirina are the most commonly used in the production of both biopolymers and plastic blends. Chlorella and Spirina can be beneficial to us in different ways. They can be used for bioplastics and also supplements, which can lower risk factors of heart disease, improve blood sugar, and much more. Chlorella is eukaryotic true plant, while Spirina is a cyanobacteria or blue-green algae, which is known as a true bacteria. According to Goodall, 2011, algae is known to quickly filter carbon dioxide from the sea and atmosphere. The algae grows by absorbing the carbon and producing a starch that can be used as a raw material for bioplastics or binding agents. This algae can be used to make anything from shampoo bottles to Tupperware, food packaging, and even trash bins. This will eventually replace fossil oil-based plastics entirely. According to NOAA, more than 8 million tons of plastic waste finds its way into our oceans every year. This plastic often ends up threatening our wildlife, it can spoil our groundwater, it can poison our food chain, and many more things. Plastic is said to take 1,000 years to decompose but never actually goes away. It only breaks down into smaller and smaller pieces called microplastics. Microplastics are any type of plastic fragment that is less than 5 millimeters in length. According to Chatterjee et al. 2019, if ingested, these microplastics can further expose us to chemicals found in some plastics that can lead to a variety of health problems. Due to their size, microplastics can be ingested by phytoplankton, zooplankton, sea urchins, lobsters, fish, and more, ultimately getting transferred to the higher trophic levels of the food chain. This can cause these animals to have an alteration in their feeding behavior, reproduction, and mortality. Bioplastics only take around 3 to 6 months to fully decompose. If the possibility of it entering our ocean occurs, it can be digested naturally by marine microorganisms. If the possibility of it being left out in our soil occurs, the bacteria can break down the bioplastics into carbon dioxide and sugar. You may ask yourself, what if we run out of algae? Well, that is not a problem. There are several microalgae cultivation methods that can be used. According to Sinar et al. 2020, each method differs either from construction, production material, and process control. First, we cultivate, and then that is followed by harvesting. After harvesting, there are 2 different methods: hydrolysis, which is dried first to produce fermentable sugars, and wet lipid extraction procedure, which has the potential to reduce the overall cost of the system. After that, both methods go to the fermentation stage of the process. The scientists working on the study of bioplastics are focusing on a way to reduce global plastic waste pollution, but to also develop this sustainable resource we now know as bioplastics. Although bioplastics are only accounted for less than half of 1% of all plastics, they are rapidly growing because of the advantages that they provide to us. Looking forward, we want bioplastics to become very popular and potentially lower our carbon footprint that we have created on this planet. We want you to go plastic-free and bio-friendly.